Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of GGRC. I'm ArrrCee, and today we're checking out Twin Robots Ultimate Edition on the Switch. And wow, I feel much better today. For those of you who watched the show, know that when we played the Kirby demo last Friday, I was sick as a dog. And today I'm feeling good, so we are back at it. But regardless, this is Twin Robots. It's an interesting little game. It's only $8 on the eShop. It's pretty straightforward. You play as those two robots we saw at the top there, and you go through the levels, collecting different things and helping each other out. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's basically, you know, tag team robot platforming action, I think is the best way to describe it here. Let's jump right into level 2 here, just so I can give you guys an idea what to expect here. The difficulty in this game ramps up quite quickly. As you can see, I was only at level 11 or so. But what you have here is you have white robot and you have the black robot there. Now, what you have to do in every level is that you need to save whatever robot is being held hostage back there, because there's a plunger, and you can see it in the left-hand side of the screen here. There's a plunger that's coming down that's going to smush the robot that's in this container here. And it actually takes quite a while for it to show up here. See if we'll wait for it to crush this robot so you guys can get an idea what's going to happen. I don't know that I've actually let any of the robots get smushed before, so this might actually be entertaining for me too. So you can actually switch back and forth between the robots, hitting the Y button here. So, you know, I got Whitey here. We go back to the black guy here. I just earned an achievement, I'm not sure what for, but here's the plunger coming down after the black robot. And when this game came out, I saw a lot of people referring to Chibi Robo, if you guys remember Chibi Robo. He had a game on the GameCube and 3DS, I believe. Not a very popular series, but this robot looks a lot like him. Okay, here we go. Smushed. Oh, that was a little unsatisfying, I have to say. Well, oh well. When that happens, though, you can just restart, and here we go. We got the white robot. Let's go. So what you got to do to get the black robot out is you gotta find the red switch, and you do that by going through the level. That's one of the collectibles you can get there. It's like a battery or something. Usually it's a good idea to say that for whatever robot gets out. So you can see we've stopped the plunger. The black robot, he can now platform as well, and his job now is to pick up these white squares here. So you'll see that there's what's interesting about this game is it has kind of a multi-layer thing going on with your collectibles and things to do. So you can't actually collect these with the white robot while you're waiting to get the black one out. But once the black one gets out, you can see his energy up in the top right is really low, and these white squares actually build his energy back up. Now, the energy is important because you want to collect it for the end of the level, which is why it's important usually to leave that battery that I collected earlier with the white robot for the black robot, because he needs it to get back to full capacity. So really, you don't need to collect all of these white squares, or white hexagons, I guess they would be. You just need to collect enough so that your energy is back up to snuff. So you can see that the black robot and the white robot now have plenty to use in this plug over here. Something to keep in mind, though, and I didn't know this until I got to like level 9 or 10, because it gave me a little bit of a tech tip or something, you know, like a sort of a here pro tip popped up and let me know. When you jump, you lose energy. So you can see the black robot as I'm jumping up in the top right, he is losing energy as he jumps. But we're in one of the easiest levels of the game. It's not too big of a deal here. So we'll fill this right up. So now what you got to do is you got to get both robots through the end. So the black one's already in. We actually cannot switch back to the black robot at this moment. Don't get smushed by this thing, and then we get the white one into the exit. There you go. That's the end of the level. That's really all there is to it. Let's jump into... let's see here. We'll go halfway in. Let's do level 5. And then we'll go to where I left off with level 11. But yeah, I was actually pretty shocked to see that this game ramps up pretty damn quick. You can see this time we're playing with the black robot. These fans, they'll kind of boost you up here, so you can get to different higher up places. These bridges here will fall, so you want to be careful on those. Oh, and there's a battery, so we're going to save that this time for the white robot to grab. And there is the red switch. So let's switch back over to the white robot and start collecting some white hexagons. Collect, collect, collect. Name of the game. One cool thing you can do with the robots that I completely missed out on because I was trying to finish I think it was level 9 or 10, somewhere around there. You actually have to wall jump to get to the exit. But yeah, you can actually wall jump. Which is kind of cool. There's a little bit of Mario going on here. You want to watch out for these spikes. Those things will take you right out. That's one of the frustrating things about this game, though, is that when you go down, you are done. And you gotta start the whole thing over again. There's no checkpoints or anything. The levels are usually short enough so it's not a big deal. But there were a couple times towards the like, I don't know, level 9, 10, you know, that era there, where I just was getting a little frustrated because I'm like, how am I not making this jump? Or, you know, how are these spikes hitting me? Whatever it was. But this is actually one of my favorite things to do here is when you finish a level, whoever is behind the other one, you just push them right in there. I like doing that. It's pretty satisfying. Alright, let's exit. Let's go to where I left off here. And that would be level 11. We'll play through a couple more levels here. This is actually going to be a pretty short video because I feel this game is very easily explained. And there really isn't much to... don't want to go in there. That's not a good place to be. But there really isn't much to really talk about here. What you see is what you get. And I do think it's a cool little game. And I do think for $8, you know... Oop, I fell right in the spikes. There we go. Completely lost it right there. Restart. But for $8, you're getting a lot of game. You can see... I fall on that thing every time. You can see that there's a lot of levels I still haven't gotten to yet. And it's important to keep that in mind because, you know, for $8... you're getting a lot of game here, so if this seems like a cool little platforming game that you would be interested in, $8 is going to get you what looks to be like 40, 50 levels, somewhere around there. Alright, let's do Whitey here. Up we go. Okay, you gotta be careful jumping around here because you can see the white guy's almost out of energy, so we want to make sure we keep him fully stocked with energy. Get him another few things over here to collect. Let's see, we'll go down this way, get these. Now at this point I really don't know which way it is to the exit, so you gotta kind of do this exploring thing on your own to figure that out. Wait for these lasers to go up. You are also timed. Something else to keep in mind there. These stupid red lasers here really irritate me. So, in addition to the amount of hexagons you have to collect, you also have... Oh no! Oh my god! I didn't even mean to do that. So now we gotta start the whole thing over again. Ugh. Would be nice if they checkpointed you at the point where, like, the red, you know, the robot, the one that's free, hits the red button to let the other one out. Would be really nice if that was a checkpoint. And unfortunately, because I died there, I completely lost my train of thought. Alright, let's get the white guy out here. I'm going to continue with the black guy here and see if there's anything else to do up here. There is some jumping to do. Oh, there's like a soccer? Wow, achievement earned. This is soccer. Wow, there's just like a secret little soccer area up over here. Okay, well you guys have seen it first. Interesting. Okay, so here's the ending here. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Whitey here, and we'll try to make our way to the end once again here, hopefully without getting smushed. Yeah, that death totally killed my train of thought on this game. I was talking about something, and now I have no idea what I was going on about. Yammering about something, I'm sure. Oh, not gonna be able to get those. That's okay. These white hexagons are not the, you know, live by the sword, die by the sword thing, so I'm not gonna worry about collecting all of them if I missed a couple back there. So yeah, you do have a couple things that the game is keeping track for you. You got your time. Jump on this. Can I jump on that guy? I guess not. Oh, I see. I had to do like a... Where's the spikes? Hit that. Ugh! I don't want the spikes or that to get me. Alright, so those go down. Those come down. Run! So I think it's pretty cool that this game actually is able to keep track of a few different things for you to collect. I wish there were a few more collectibles. The hexagon things seem like kind of a very smart idea, I think. How they're not only a collectible, but they're also what gives you your energy to help try to finish the level with your partner. I think that's very smart. They could have littered a couple of more batteries, I think, throughout some of the levels, though. We're actually waiting for the elevator to come back down here. And, you know, I think that's something that they could have done to add a few more collectibles in there. I do like that they put the secrets in there, like that soccer field, though. That's pretty funny. But I feel like the game needs a little bit more of that. The game with these robots here, it definitely is striving to have character. It's definitely striving to, you know, create something unique for people to play. And I think it does do that on a certain level. Whoops. Oh, we're stealing his energy? Hold on. This is not working out. Switch to black. There we go. Not sure why it was doing that. That was interesting. He's almost out of energy. Luckily, we can push him through. There we go. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they, you know, they keep track of how many energy tiles you find, how many batteries you find. They keep track of your time. I don't really know what it actually plays into. If we go... Let me exit here. Yeah, so if you go over these different ones, it does keep track of what you collected and what your time was, and it does best times for each one. I don't know that time really plays into anything, but that maybe that's some end game something or other that might happen later on. I don't really know. It doesn't really keep track of how many tiles you got here, though. But, you know, most games will have some sort of a star rating, let you know, like, hey, check this out. You know, you got 3 stars for doing all of these things. But this doesn't seem to have anything like that. So I don't really know what the... you know, the barrier to keep playing and keep collecting stuff actually is. You know, what is the point of collecting all of the tiles, you know? What am I going to get for doing it? I know certain games are kind of cryptic about those things, so it's not really that big a deal, but it would be nice to know if there was a reason to keep doing it. Alright, we're going to go this way. Definitely can't go that way with the black robot at this point now, though. He would never make that jump. Oh, I almost didn't make that one. Okay, so at this point I am fledgling here, just trying to find the red button. I don't even know if we're going the right way. We gotta stay away from that magnet. That thing will just take us out as well. Okay, we're still going. Where's this red button at? We're getting really close here. Wow, we may lose our black robot friend here in a moment. I think he's gonna get squashed. I don't think we have enough time here. Did I go the wrong way? That must be what happened. Now I just get to watch it on camera as it happens. Oh no! Alright. Let's try that one more time. Okay, we're gonna go the way we didn't go this time. See what we can do. Keep in mind, do not want to run through the red laser. You won't die, but you will lose energy, which is not good. No, we want to go... It's interesting. I keep expecting them to grab certain ledges, but they only will grab these ledges here, not the other ledges. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I don't need the battery. Not yet, anyway. This seems like a much bigger level than some of the other levels that have been in the game so far. Jump. Okay, we gotta be careful of these things. These things will come down and chop you in half. But yeah, this level seems huge. I haven't even found the red button yet. Where in the hell is it? There's the exit. Where's the button? Okay, so this one does have 2 batteries, it would seem. There it is. Wow, oh, that took a while to find. So as you can see, yeah, difficulty definitely starting to ramp up. I don't even know which way I should be going. There are a lot of tiles to collect at this point now. Black robot is getting close to being out of energy here, so I gotta find some tiles and a battery quick. Run, 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 run! There's some tiles at least. Get it going. Get through. There you go. Okay, there's the white robot. Wait for this to push me up so that way I don't have to waste any more energy than I need to. There's a battery. Grab that. There we go. That's a good get right there. Nope, nope, the elevator's going back up, so we gotta wait. Alright, so we might as well grab the white robot here, head on up. Every now and then you actually have to use the other robot. Oh no. Whew. That was gonna smush him. Because the other robot will, you know, he'll be able to stand on the other one to collect and jump to different things, which I think is pretty cool. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's spikes there, so I don't want to ride those all the way to the top. Okay, white is now up there. I think black definitely has enough to make it, so let's see if we can do this here. Okay, that one will go up. We're done. We're up. Ooh, don't push him off. That would be bad. Boom, and to the white robot. Boom, we did it. And there you go. That is Twin Robots Ultimate Edition on the Switch. As you can see, there are many, many more levels to get through. And there seems to be a lot of content in this game. There's just a few little things about it that, you know, keep it from being a you know, AAA experience. It does feel janky at times, you know, with the control. Like you could see, like when the robots bump into each other. You do get a few issues now and then with the way they bump into each other. It can be a little annoying, you know what I mean? Because you might bump one off a ledge accidentally or into spikes, and the way some of the jumps work are very weird and inconsistent too. Like I said, when you're jumping to a ledge and you expect to grab it, but you only grab certain ledges, not all ledges. So, you know, that's one of those things that needs to be consistent for the player to understand. But I do think that there's a lot going for this. I think it's a cool little tag team game. It definitely has that look with the chibi robo type of look, so if that bothers you, that might be something to, you know, stay away from if you're not a big chibi robo fan. If you know, don't like you know, a character looking too much like a Nintendo property, I don't know. But overall, the game itself is pretty fun. You know, I'm having a decent little time with it. And for $8, I mean, you could do much worse than a fun little tag team robot game where you try to energize each other and get to the end of the level. It's very clever, but there you go, everybody. GG. And I'll see you all next time.